have a model with 8 cells perhaps, and then as cell divisions happen, you have a ball of cells. As a result of repeated cleavages, which are mitosis kind of cell division, you have a solid ball of cell. By this time, the structure, the solid ball of cell represented by this model, this is called the morula.
The what?
Morula. Morula then has reached here. And I'm following your book as closely as I can. The lab manual has these two. So the cleavages are happening as the structure is moving down here. By the time the morula forms, it is over here. Now a major change happens. Now should this morula divide into 2 sets, split, you'll have twins, divide into more, one could have triplets and so on. This is the morula still at the very end, that is part closer to the uterus.
So that's where it would turn into twins. It wouldn't be like there wouldn't be 2 nucleus in the egg.
Those would be, these will be identical twins.
Okay.
If you have 2 egg cells, then they are fraternal twins, right? Sometimes 2 eggs are produced, whereas one egg per month is the rule. Okay. So morula here, then a major change happens. Morula develops. This is a solid ball of cells. Morula then changes to a hollow mass of cells with a cavity in there. This is not a good model to tell you that stage, so I'll use this one here. You see 2 cells and so on. This is that morula. Then a major change happens in morula that internally it becomes hollow by cells rearrangement. You would notice that from zygote to morula, the number of cells have increased, but the size has not increased. It's still similar to the original size. So then, as I said, a space develops in here, a cavity develops in this. This hollow ball of cell would be called blastula or blastocyst. This hollow ball of cell has now come into the uterus. The structure of the blastocyst, blastula, is important to understand. It has a space in it called blastocele. It has a thin layer of cells on one side called trophoblast. It has a mass of cell on the other side called inner cell mass or ICM. This structure is now floating around, swimming around in the uterus, waiting to be implanted. What gets implanted is this stage, the blastocyst or blastula, and it will implant itself in the uterine wall, in the endometrium, provided endometrium is ready to receive it. Provided endometrium is still healthy and vascular and cushiony to receive this for implantation. In terms of structures, what I said already, what gets implanted is the blastocyst or blastula. The trophoblast layer of cells will develop into extraembryonic membranes, and there are 2 of those, chorion and amnion. Those are extraembryonic membranes that will develop from trophoblast. It is inner cell mass that will develop into embryo proper. To develop into embryo proper, it will first develop into 3 germ layers: endoderm, ectoderm, mesoderm. Those 3 germ layers will develop from inner cell mass here. This is the structure that will be implanted in the uterus. Then, after